Hello world, it is Wednesday, March 29th, 2023. And looking out the window at Defiance, it's a bright, beautiful, sunshiny day. A little chilly this morning. It was 30 degrees when I was out running. And I think it's going to be in the mid to upper 40s. Still not super warm, but pleasant. The devotion for today is entitled Revealed by Contrast, written by John Edgerton. And John bases the devotion upon Psalm 20, verses 1 through 5, adapted verses from the New International Version. May the Lord answer you when you are in distress. May the name of the God of Jacob protect you. May God give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed. May we shout for joy over victory and lift up our banners in the name of our God. And then John writes, the Psalms often reveal trouble by way of contrast. War-torn times are revealed by prayers for peace. Deepest danger is revealed by prayers for deliverance. In Psalm 20, may the Lord answer you in distress, reveals long periods when prayers seemed ignored. May God make all your plans succeed, reveals failure upon failure even after careful preparation. Most wretchedly, though, is the last verse of this section. May we shout over your victory. It's the sudden shift from you to we that does it. This isn't a prayer for me. This is a prayer for someone else. Many times I have prayed this prayer for a friend. Let me start that sentence over. Many times I have prayed this prayer for a friend who is suffering in ways I cannot change, for parishioners who cannot seem to catch a break, for those dying too soon that God may grant them more life. Prayer 20 is a prayer on behalf of those whose suffering has been longest, whose lives are most devoid of victories. The weight of the COVID pandemic has not fallen equally. Some have thrived, others have been crushed utterly. Most fall somewhere in the middle. I know I do. If you are somewhere in the middle, would you pray Psalm 20 today? Would you allow your heart to crack open and pour out prayers for the plans thwarted and lives lost? And if you are among those who have been utterly crushed, will you let the church pray this psalm for you today? And then John's prayer. May the Lord answer you when you are in distress. Amen. Well, for me, a couple of things that come to mind in this devotion is, one, I do know of people who made it through the COVID pandemic relatively unscathed. Some have gotten the virus, and others have avoided it altogether. But there are some I know who have had long-lasting results from having gotten the virus. I know one particular individual who was hospitalized for a very long time and actually lost, I think, part of their colon and is now on a kidney transplant list because of damage to his kidney. Because for some people it created a kind of a storm of sorts where their body began attacking itself. So it's a horrible thing. And the prayer for me is about looking for the people that can help us, as well as looking for ways that we can be the people that help. Remembering, praying to God is certainly a good thing, I think. But I also think this devotion reminds me of the question of, who does prayer actually change? Does it change God? Does it make God make other decisions than God would have made? Or is it more about changing us and our attitude? So I think praying it in that respect, may the Lord answer you when you are in distress, is may the name of God of Jacob protect you. May God give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed. May we shout for joy over your victory and lift up our banners in the name of our God. It's, in a way, a call of hope, a prayer of hope for those in distress, and a prayer of compassion for those who may be able to support others who are in distress. Because that's really what we're called to do while living in community. Hope you have a good day. Hope you get a chance to enjoy some of this sunshine, and hope to talk to you again tomorrow.